January of 2013, I told Colin I would never live here. My parents moved here in 2007, and I was like, nah, we'll never live down there. Through a conversation I had with a workmate, I felt prompted, like, we need to leave, and we need to move, and we should think about Corvallis. How did this happen? What is tried and true story?
Tried and true is an absolute miracle. Tried and true was conceived at a point where I felt like there was no way out. Like I felt like I was in the bottom of a trench and I was like this little knot that just got separated from this larger net. Just feeling like we were never going to get things rolling. Bespoken had started, but we had no traction. We had no accounts. We had no business, really. It was still just an idea. Just, we went down and we built the sandcastle. Now we're just kind of standing by it, trying to, kick the waves away. It doesn't take long to feel hopeless. That was the point, though, where you kind of felt the net being tugged up a little bit. And I ran into Don and Christy here, Don specifically in that moment, and I walked by, and he just happened to be standing outside and said, are you Don? I heard you want to start a coffee shop here. I said, yeah, and we came in, and it was in that first, I want to say, 3 minutes of actually talking to him, and we're like, you're a believer. He's like, yeah, you're a believer, and how can we help each other? How can we do this? And it was just, the most seamless transition into, we're not gonna do anything. We are just doomed. We shouldn't have moved to Corvallis. We shouldn't have started this whole thing. And then instantly just, that empowerment to feel like, no, something's gonna happen. I can do this.
I think taking a verse from the Bible, Mark 10:44, and it's, whoever is most of all is servant to all, just as the Son of Man came down and was servant to everybody around him. I think when you're put in positions where you have a lot, you're supposed to serve everyone else. That is not ours. Our lives, every step of the way, has been reflected by people doing that with us. My parents, Colin's parents, they're four of the most giving, wonderful people we've ever met, and they have so empowered our lives and so served us. Out of every way, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
All the plans that we made were just so effortless and so just wonderful. We fell in love with these people that we had never met before, that were total strangers, but because of that connection through Christ, we just felt like, of course we're gonna work with you. I don't even have any reservations. Of course this is gonna work. This was meant to be.
It's such a beautiful thing because it makes you look at your possessions and what you have, and even your working capabilities and whatnot, and realize that they're not ours. We're meant to share them, we're meant to give, and we're meant to help people. If more people lived that way, our world would be a different place.
We're doing something that doesn't feel like work day in and day out. It feels like play. We get to interact with amazing people every day, people that do know the Lord, people that don't know the Lord. And we get to be reflections of what Christ has done for us.
I'm overwhelmed every day when I walk into the shop. I'm overwhelmed that we have people in here and customers, and that we have employees that we love and they love us. And I just know it has nothing to do with us.
If we remove the one thing from this entire setup, it's a totally different story. We're just these knots in a greater net. We're all knit together. We all have different dreams, but the same end goal.
We're here despite ourselves, and we're here because of the people that have helped us along the way and that have brought us to this point. And where we go from here, I don't know, but we will help people along the way, and we will hopefully give people the opportunities that we've had because people gave those to us.
It's that paradox itself where you see someone doing something totally contrary to their own self-preservation, doing it solely for the sake of helping you out. That's huge. That doesn't exist in this mortal world that we're in. That's something that's totally otherworldly, totally heaven, just a godsend. And we've been on the receiving end of that more than our fair share. And that totally just changes your perspective about what is really the most fortuitous thing I can do in this situation? And oftentimes that's like, just give yourself.
I don't know. I'm excited to see what 5-10 years down the road looks like for us. 2 years ago, I said I'd never live here, and here I am. We have 2 businesses, and our kids are here, and this is home.
Why coffee? I don't know how to do anything else. I was put on this earth for one purpose, and that was to serve cappuccino.